just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where I blend. Off in the back where I... Yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where I... Another one, another one, another one.
We welcome you to Cambrian Hall. When you think class, this is the place to be. And here, it's Nigel Benn, the dark... Janibek Alinkanuli, the unified middleweight champion of the world. What a decorated amateur career he had with a 307 record.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from London, England, here is a middleweight and super middleweight champion of the world, known as the Dark Destroyer, introducing Nigel Benn.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Todd, when you've got fights in there that really believe they're going to win.
These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. What a punch. Nice right jab. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Perfect counter lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can knock anybody out. You've just got to hit them in the right spot.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. And he misses with that jab. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. The Dark Destroyer now in a very dark place. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Benn in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Great round. Now relax. Just get him up.
Get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart.
Beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots.
And there's the bell to start round 2. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. A perfect counter lands. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? I thought we were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
And they think, did you see that? Nigel Benn has been rocked. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Got caught sleeping on the...
Janibek goes down. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
That...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get...
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Janibek that last round. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it, as they were dropped twice in the last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
Got him this round. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
That will appear. Just stay focused. Don't let him back in.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again. He was coasting this fight, and now you let him back into it. Now,
Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
see that confidence way. Go out, the first minute, stick on him the jab.
For one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's
Stop him in his tracks. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing.
ready to go, but you've got to be smart.
Let's get it started in round 3. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
So much firepower here. Oh no! Nigel Benn in big trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter. Throws the jab and doesn't score. How about that time counter shot? Neither fighter willing to slow down. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. Back at it in round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
How How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight, it's the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. Do you know the amazing fights at a middleweight are ridiculous? That is what writes our history books.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A straight right just misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice job getting that punch through. He threw a punch and just got countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about being in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
On to the fifth we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
How about that time counter shot? Stamina is off the charts. Beautiful counter shot. Is over. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
I've got to see that again.
Are you all right?
So time to go celebrate that.
I just need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand. I stand in any pose, anything but tippy toes. Don't want you to feel smaller, always taller. Now I'm a cheerleader, she a baller. The difference in height is in I left my ego at the
Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be the destroyer, Connor Ben.
This bout is scheduled.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. That jab had to hurt. And that big shot just rattled his cage. Ben has no idea where he is right now. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Few days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
They exchange punches. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Beautiful counter shot. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. And a big shot rattles his cage. Connor Ben right now. Will he go down? He somehow weathered the storm.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Good punch. To the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Let's talk about Ben in that. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Puncher's gonna wait for you to move first, and then... Did you see that? Terrence Crawford just got rocked. How are they still standing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And Ben just got rocked. He just got rocked big time. He's seeing stars, but can he stay on his feet? Perfect counter shot. Missing with that right hook. Both want a knockout, you can tell. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Just hold that thought. Oh, what a shot. Ben in some serious trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him rattled like this before. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight.
On to the third. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And that big shot just rattled his cage. Ben has no idea where he is right now. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
A shot from the gods took him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your play.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of...
Oh, my goodness, Johnny! Crawford's legs are all over the place. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed.
One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Red.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Down goes Ben. You up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
I don't know who's back at it in round 4. Keep in mind, both of these fighters got knocked down in the prior round.
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
His stamina is off the charts. And Ben just got rocked. He just got rocked big time. He's seeing stars, but can he... And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt. That body punch right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. And a big shot rattles his cage. Connor Ben right now. Oh, what a shot. Ben in some serious... And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
Shot from the gods, they...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You are right.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. talk about Ben. There's the bell to start round 5. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns.
That body shot right there paralyzed him and won him the fight.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
They got knocked down but didn't stay down. Once again showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
That is a show of character. When you're...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And Conor Ben goes down. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What a build-up. What a journey to...
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversation, no astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the Vonnegut. Hey. Ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's a necropolis, scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this. Janis Joplin droplets. It sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a kabbalist novelist inside of my
Do your business.
battle, so I handle all in my hand. The war force is mortal with my door with demands. More important than the fortune that you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording advance.
Welcome to Kingdom Arena, the home to some of the biggest fights in recent history, and we're going to see another one right here, right now. Ricky Hitman Hatton, this all-time great welterweight, one of the most beloved fighters in English boxing history. Terrence. Not too many high hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Ricky Hatton has been clipped. But somehow weathered the storm.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. This is not good news for Ricky Hatton. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Insane action. Nice counter shot. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Which one of these... Did you see that? Terrence Crawford just got rocked. How did they not go down?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back.
Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hatton. And there's the bell for round 2. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
There's a counter shot. What a puller right there. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Crawford is dazed. And it appears they weathered the storm. Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Crawford in trouble. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Bill Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Beautiful counter shot. Crawford may be ready to go down. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit, because if you're getting caught...
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. lot happening in that last round. Let's get it started in round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here. Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Crawford in trouble. Crawford got hit hard, and down he goes. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to foul you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Crawford is dazed. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing them down. Nice counter. That hook doesn't score. Ricky Hatton right now, not where he wants to be. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get your...
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Didn't wait long. Hold it right there. Crawford may be ready to go down. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your head.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. Then they get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Are we about to see Ricky Hatton go down? Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Back into the fray here in round 5. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Oh my! Imagine seeing this coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Even I've...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And continue.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in that once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
There's a counter shot. They exchange punches. Tried to score with that hook that missed. Halfway through the round. Did you see? Wow, let's take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the god.
1, 2,